Because 2012 was really supposed to be sort of like almost like the year of Silent Hill, because like you were getting the HD collection, you were getting the second movie, and you were getting Downpour. And of those three things, I would say Downpour was probably the strongest release. Like, Silent Hill HD collection, at the very least on the Xbox, seems to have... And I tested this, by the way. I want to go ahead and put that out there. I tested this. I could show this to you right now. I could show you... I think I could, at least. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this without crashing my computer. If I crash my computer, it's fine. We've only been streaming for like 15 minutes. I can fucking deal with it. But... you need to understand, and I need to take Chronicles of Riddick out of this disk drive. Hold on. I'm still playing Chronicles of Riddick. I'm in the middle of Dark Athena right now. But I need you to understand the kind of state that the Silent Hill HD collection was in at the time. I'm actually going to need to quit out of this version of the game real quick, so we're going to throw the pre-screen up here. Because I really do need you to understand the state that this game was in at the time that it was released. I was going to make a video about this, like a separate video using like recorded footage, but maybe I'll just do this way and make like a highlight of it to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this. I'm not going to bother unmuting this for myself. Normally for the Xbox 360 games, what I would do is I would have the audio on the TV, and I would plug my headset into it. But I know what this sounds like already. That was the wrong thing to choose. Can I change my storage device? Yeah, here we go. Cloud save. That's what I want. So I believe we want the second floor walkway. So I'm just going to show this off real quick. So this is the game running on the 360. And first and foremost, to give you an idea of exactly what level of jank we're working with, we're going to go ahead and pull out the unlimited submachine gun. And just kind of a heads up here for the absolute worst noise you've ever heard in your life. Let's go! Now, I didn't hear that, but I don't have to. I know what it sounds like already. I have played this game on the 360 enough to know what the fucking awful sound is there. Hello, Audrey. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Now, the other thing that I want to show off here before we actually really get into this on the Xbox One is what it looks like when you beat a boss in the original release of the HD collection. So we're gonna go unlimited machine gun. Killed my connection a little bit too. Oh my god. So we're gonna go fuck with the split-headed worm here real quick. Or the split worm. I think it's just the split worm. I think I'm saying split-headed, but I think that's the name of, like, the dog creatures, is the split-headed dog. I think this guy's just called the split worm. The fuck worm. Exactly. God, this is a long fucking ladder. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip this cutscene. And this is what it looks like when you beat a boss. I want to let you know This is not the stream dropping frames. This is just what it looks like. This is the state of this game on release. And this is why it was so weird to me. I'm going to run through this again on the Xbox One because I need you to understand the version of this game that you get off the Xbox One store is a different version. It is an improved version of the game. I checked. They have different file sizes. The version of the game that you download on the Xbox One is a version of the game that is designed to run better. We're going to switch back in a second here, and I'm going to run this again to show you exactly what I mean. But this is what this was like. And this slowdown doesn't stop until the fade out has completed. So we're going to sit here a little bit longer. It's still going, trust me. Here we go. This happens on every boss in the original release of this game. Every boss in Silent Hill 3, every boss in Silent Hill 2, mostly, I think. I forget exactly if it happens on every boss in Silent Hill 2, but I distinctly remember it happening every boss in Silent Hill 3. It is impressively awful. It is. And I don't think that people know that the Xbox One version of this is an improved version. Because here's the thing about Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One, right? You're not installing directly from the disc. What's happening when you do installation off the 360 or off a 360 disc on the Xbox One is you're downloading a version of the game from the Xbox store. So at some point they put a better version of the Silent Hill HD collection on the Xbox One store. I don't know if that was the version that they initially released or if it was updated later. I don't know. But it is not the same version that you can download off the disc, and it's not the same version that you download off the store on the 360. And I need this proof out there because, like, I thought I was going nuts for the longest time. So we're gonna just run that boss again here real quick, and then we're gonna kind of like just reload our save. So first things first. Let's show the improvement on the sound that the submachine gun makes. No horrible noise. At all. No longer clawing actively at your ears. I'm getting some like crackling in my headset, but I think that has to do more with the connection of my headset to my controller than the actual game itself, maybe. The game also just kind of overall runs a little bit smoother. No, I don't want to become famous, bigfollows.com. Get out of here. Be gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. So we're going to do this boss again, and I'm going to show you. No slowdown. The boss just dies. It's a better version. I thought it was a what? I thought that it was a hardware thing. That like, oh, it must just run better somehow on the Xbox One. But then I checked the file sizes of the version that you can install off the disc, as well as the version that you can download off the Xbox Live Store on the 360, and the version that you get on the Xbox One. And the version that you get on the Xbox One is like half a gig bigger. Which isn't to say that this is something unique to Silent Hill 3. I think, or Silent Hill HD Collection, I think pretty much every single game that you can get backwards compatible on the Xbox One is an improved version of the game. I think that's just how it works. I think when you install a backwards compatible game on the Xbox One, you just get a better version. Like, it happens with, like, original Xbox games as well. Hell, the fucking Final Fantasy 13 trilogy has 4K visuals and 4K, like, cutscenes when you install it on an Xbox One X. They just give you those. So, like, this isn't that weird, but I've also, like, never seen anyone talk about it. Like, anytime I've seen someone talk about, like, what's this?